Hey y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Motorcycle Park in the mighty metropolis of Marne, Iowa. Back2Cycle is just over that hill over yonder. Look what I got for us today, and it's running for a reason. This is a Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450. A good friend of mine owns this. Hello, hot rod. And the reason it's running, take a listen to this. That is a Zard pipe. Zard is an Italian brand, they're a premium pipe. The bike also has a cat delete installed. Check that thing out. Little carbon fiber details right there. The cat delete goes down there. Just a beautiful machine. All right, enough of that. Okay, so I already said it, Guerrilla 450 Royal Enfield. It's their fun little sport bike. It's got the same engine as the Royal Enfield Himalayan. It's got the 452cc liquid cooled single cylinder dual overhead cam 4-valve, just a bulletproof engine as can be. I've got one in my Royal Enfield Himalayan with 50,000 miles in it. 50,000 hard miles, I might add. And it's just an indestructible powerhouse, you know. It'll just do anything. It's got a beautiful 6-speed transmission. It's this thing is chain drive. It's got a monoshock on the back. It's got, you know, look at this front end here. It's got a 17-inch front tire on the front. So you can spot the size of that. 120/70/17 on the front. Tubeless tires front and rear. A 320mm disc brake on the front with a dual piston Barbary caliper. Just check that whole front end. The stripe on the fender, isn't that neat? I love how they do that, you know, striping on the fender, on the tank, on the side covers, you know, the little detail back here, the little duckbill, the old KZ900 style duckbill on the back end, you know, just a gorgeous setup. The pipe actually kind of matches, doesn't it? The red on the pipe, absolutely. Look at the little horn on the D there. Beautiful motorcycle. Just loads and loads of fun to drive. I'll put the seat height down below right now. I'll put the wheelbase down below right now. I'll put the weight, I can tell you the weight, 408 pounds with a full tank of fuel. That is, what would that be? About 185 kilograms. It's got a 2.9 gallon gas tank. That's about 11 liters. And I've did, on this particular bike, I did about 275 miles on this one. And I did, we had a blue one in here in a while. I put a whole mess of miles on that one. And, you know, you stop for gas every 120 miles, you must, and it does all right. It does all right. This thing is, it's got the stock seat on it. You know, I already talked about the rims, this, you know, suspension, all that neat stuff. Beautiful monoshock on the rear. Add-ons that they've done to this one, starting at the front. Let's see what we can find. We got this little cover right here. Smooth this all out, you know. They've got these shorty levers that are adjustable. He's got these bar end mirrors. Let's see what else we can spot here. Of course, the cat delete, and then the Zard pipe, the amazing Zard pipe. I think that's it. The rear disc, I think, is a 270 single piston Barbary caliper. Yes, that's what that is. Hey, there's my gloves on the ground, my Royal Enfield gloves, ventilated gloves. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful? I love this thing. Jumping up here, home button, flash to pass, low beam, high beam, blinkers, joystick, and horn. The joystick, we'll talk about that in a second. This is the hazard light button over here. This is the brake lever, of course, with adjustable, just like the clutch, adjustable levers. Those are add-ons, by the way. Kill switch, run switch, rocket this way to start the bike, mode switch right there. This is the TFT. They call it a 5-inch, but it's about 4 1/4 inches across. It's got the tachometer on the outside edge, fuel gauge right there. It's got the time right there, ambient air temperature right there, gear indicator right there. Over here it's got speedometer, odometer's right there. Now using this joystick over here, flip it that way, you got trip 1, trip 2, fuel range, consumption, voltage, service due, and temperature, engine temperature. Got a little bit of heat, I was running it up earlier. Now here's a really cool thing it does. See this button right here, the mode button? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! Now why would you want that? It puts the speedometer and the fuel gauge all down below, the clock, the ambient air temperature all down below. If you hook this up to your phone with the Royal Enfield app, you can turn this into a map and a nav system, and it'll give you turn by turn plus a map. You can use the joystick to zoom in and out on the map. So you get into a city, you zoom in so you can see the detail. Get on the highway, you can zoom out so you can see the long run, you know, where you're going to go. But it's a really neat system, works really well. I do like it. Again, to get it off of that, you take this button, just hold it in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. This can, in the evening, this will turn black. In the daytime, it stays this color. You can also make it so it just stays black. Pretty cool thing, huh? I like it. I like it. The headlight, the blinkers, all that stuff is LED. Let's go ahead and turn those back on. So that's the rear end. Much like the Himalayan, the tail lights, the brake lights, you know, the blinkers are all within these things right here. There's no other tail light. And let's turn on the hazard lights. That's what you get at the rear end. Those are your blinkers, or your brake lights would be like that. Show you the front end here. Check that out. LED lighting right here. It's a really good system. I like it a lot. I mean, the system works well. Turn those off. What else can I share in this hot rod? So a good friend of mine owns this. He uses motorcycles like this, kind of like a artist uses a sheet of paper, or that's their his canvas to work on. So I expect a lot of this motorcycle. I think we'll see this a few more times in the future. A lot of things are going to happen with it. It's just a gorgeous bike. You know, just notice it does have a center stand. That's a pretty good option. You know, very beautiful motorcycle. I love these a lot. And you know, on that note, I'm going to gear up. Let's go take this hot rod for a ride. I want to hear that pipe sing. Wahoo! It's a neat little sport bike. It really hits hard in second gear. They've done something to make that happen. I don't know if the transmission is any different from the Himalayan, but it seems to work really well in first and second gear. You know, from second gear, it just pulls like the dickens. Let's see what happens here. It's a smoking machine, smoking machine. We better simmer down. Don't want to upset the locals or all the natives. All that neat stuff, you know. Beautiful bike, wonderful handling, loads of torque. The engine has 40 horsepower and 30 foot-pounds of torque. That's about 40 Newton meters. And with this pipe on there, I'd expect a little more out of it. Seems to have a lot more low end with this pipe in it. See how this turns here. Look at that, huh? Look at that handling. Absolutely amazing. This is a really nifty motorcycle. Look at that, huh? It's just a hot rod. Just a smoking machine. Over yonder is Bigfoot Hill. There's a family of Bigfoot that live right over there. Next time you make your way to the Mighty Minitropolis, check that out. Boy, that pipe really does something, doesn't it? That was a rev limiter we hit. Let's back it off a little bit. Simmer down, as they say. Simmer down. Simmer down a little bit. Beautiful South Marnie. Fabulous South Marnie. Get this mirror adjusted in a little better. There we go. Look at how this handles. Just absolutely tight. Absolutely, love it. Like I said, the bike is about 185 kilos or about 408 pounds wet. That's with a full tank of fuel. Incredibly light feeling, low to the ground, nimble, very nimble, I'd say. We were discussing the word twitchy or tweaky when it comes to handling for bikes like this. I don't know if I would say it's, yeah, maybe it's a little twitchy. Hey, we got a bike coming here. Let's see what we got. Wahoo! Second really seems to be where it pulls. Let's do the bridge test. Why not, right? Okay, I just like driving around in circles. How's that? Look at that, huh? Just no trouble at all. No trouble at all. Let's go ahead and do it again. How's that, huh? Both ways. Excellent bike. Excellent. A real screamer. A real screamer. Thing has a good sound to it. Do our hill test here. Check this out, huh? Wow, that is superb. Absolutely superb. Next time you all make it to the Mighty Minitropolis up in Marnie, Iowa, make sure you stop. Wait for it, right there at the Derailed Grill. Try their world famous Wahoo burger, by golly. You know what? It's supposed to rain any minute now. I've been, this is the 4th or 5th bike I rode today, and I've been beating the rain all day. This one really jumps, doesn't it? We're in 3rd gear even. What a hoot of a bike. What a hoot of a bike. I love it. I love it. That is a good sounding pipe. I really do like that. Very good. Thing has good brakes. Very good. I'm having a trouble with this because I'd like to have one of these, but in order to have it I have to trade off my 350 Classic. Well, I rode my 350 Classic today and I just love it. Of course, I'm riding this one right now and I'm just loving this too. So life has, you know, real rough decisions to make, right? A little bit of insincerity there. Hey, if y'all are in the market for a new or used Royal Enfield Triumph Classic British bike of any type, need parts, accessories, thingamajigs, doodads, helmets, gloves, jackets, boots, socks, and underwear, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty mini-tropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell those fine folks at Fuzzy Guerrilla Biker sent you. Can we get through here? It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. I think we can do it. We did it. We did it. Hey, we got to do exhaust pipe alley, don't we? We have to do exhaust pipe. It's got a Zard. Hot rod. Hot rod. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Hey, life is good, my friends. Life is good. Get off that couch. Get out of the easy chair. Get out there and do something. Wahoo!
Gotta be good. Keep the greasy side down.
Wahoo! Vermont. Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Wahoo, Alaska!